This got me interested.
Everybody on this Monday evening. We hope you had a good weekend. Welcome to you, Sharon. Thank you, Teresa. Sharon Mitchell is filling in for Craig Walker. Always glad to have Sharon. Oh, it's wonderful to be out here with you, of course. Well, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Sharon.
Tonight we're going to begin our show by talking about video games. We probably all remember Pong. That was probably the first video game that you could play at home. But we have come a long way in the last 15 years.
Yeah, these ladies look like they probably played Pong.
Graphics and greater challenges for the video game aficionado. Now, as you know, I am a big fan. I am a big fan.
That's static music.
I got a chance to go up to Redmond, Washington, where Nintendo of America is headquartered. And that's one company that's out to prove that video games aren't just for kids anymore.
Nintendo gameplay. This is Jenny. How may I help?
Okay, so basically what this video is about is back in it says here 91. So back in the day though, in the 90s, we didn't have YouTube. Fun fact, for all you kiddies watching this video, we did not have YouTube to look up walkthroughs or whatever to figure out how to beat a game. Back then, you actually had to call a hotline, believe it or not. And these guys got paid to help us gamers with figuring out a game. Although 91, I was not born yet. Okay, so like I did not get a chance to experience this. I was barely born in 91, barely coming out of my dad's nutsack. So I did not get a chance to experience this hotline. Even as I got older, you know. Nah, I think I got my Super Nintendo in 1994, so yeah, let us continue this. Oh, really quick. Shubu, thank you so much, man. How you doing, bruh? Thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate that, my man. Everyone there on YouTube, by the way, I am streaming on Twitch. Link is on the description. We want to see what we're playing and what we're watching right now. We're watching the Nintendo Hotline footage right now.
Yeah.
Before we start the game.
You've only been through the first cement pit.
Oh my god.
Final Fortress is kind of a magical maze.
How do you get help for Tetris?
Well, you're gonna come across this big sea serpent.
How do you need help for that?
A place where there's this big skull head guy. Looks kind of like something from Star Wars.
What? What game is that?
If you're one of America's 65 million Mario-loving maniacs, you know the lingo. If not, you may be asking yourself, what are they talking about? They're talking strategy. They're talking warp zones. They're talking Nintendo.
Oh, that guy's playing the Super Nintendo. It's barely 1991.
Strong 6 years later.
It's just like a culture. You know, again, Nintendo revitalized the video game industry.
Nintendo Game Counselor.
That started. It was
like how they have like Donkey Kong right there in the background. Dr. Mario.
There are basically
What are you playing, bro? I'm playing the OG Doom, but right now we're looking up, we're watching this like short video about how like back in the day you had to call to get help from Nintendo.
straight jacket ready cybernetic type.
I like that NES Advantage. Oh my god, that's loud.
No!
I'm playing it on the Switch.
Games that reduce men, women, children, even this intelligent good evening reporter to guttural noisemakers babbling
Oh my god, dude.
incoherently and carrying
I like the
on
way she's sitting, by the way.
absolutely.
Like, look at the way this lady is sitting in her living room playing the NES. That's exactly how we played our games back in the day. You got the console, like, right there on the side next to the TV. And then, you know, you're just laying back on the couch right there. You're close to the TV, like, legit close. Because the cables can only go so far. Honestly, that's nostalgia right there. Just playing the game from right there. We didn't have no wireless controllers back in the day. Now, have a good one, my man. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do not play that, fellas. I do not at all. How you doing, guys? By the way, guys, I am streaming on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Omarachu. Link is on the description and on the title if you want to check out what we're looking at.
Nobody for hours on
This video isn't that long.
give me something that I can use.
It's fun. Some
Oh my
of the games are just really mentally challenging.
Nintendo of
The name
America.
the games is the games.
As if 400
What's going on there, Becky?
aren't enough to keep Nintendo on the top of the heap, there's a monthly magazine with game-winning tips.
Oh, yeah.
Game Boy, you can play anywhere. And
So, like, besides, like, calling this phone line, you know, again, back then we did not have walkthroughs to look up how to beat video games, but back then we had to either call a hotline or use Nintendo Power, subscribe to Nintendo Power. You get a magazine and it tells you the secrets or, you know, shows you in paper walkthroughs and words how to get through a level or secrets.
And the telephone line that started out with 4 game counselors back in 1986.
Yeah, TV.
Today, 200 game counselors based in Redmond, Washington, field questions.
So in Redmond, Washington, apparently there was 200 game counselors where you can call these guys and they would help you beat an NES game. That's crazy.
From players all over the United States.
Imagine getting
Europe,
paid
and
to play
Canada.
Nintendo.
We're taking 140,000 calls a week, which is 20,000 a day. If that
People
means
actually
that
call
it's
this. I wonder how much
It's
they
calling for a variety of reasons. Number
charge
one,
per
one of the
minute.
most popular is how do I get through this game? How do I defeat Ganon in The Legend of Zelda?
How to
do I
beat
drive
Ganon
my
in
car?
Legend of
How do I make
Zelda.
pit stops? It could be just about anything. They're also calling to tell us what games they've accomplished, or and more importantly,
That guy's
how
like
much
fresh out of
they've
college right
And
there.
once you stop, it'll bounce up again. Then you can go underneath that one. Yep.
The counselors aren't necessarily Nintendo know-it-alls.
Oh my god. He has a Super Famicom, not the SNES, but the Super
You're
Famicom.
ready to handle the phone.
Well, first course, you can only go to the right. Correct?
Hey.
Game counselors have something that any game-playing fan would
Ba-
get.
ba- ba- Hell yeah, that was my dream job. 99 cents a minute. Is that how much it cost back then, dude? Holy crap. Ba-ba-da-ba. What's going on, Hyde? Thank you so much for the 10 bitty titties. How you doing, bro? Happy, it's Thursday already. Shit, happy Thursday to ya. How's your day been? And my day been pretty good over here, my man. Let's see. Expensive. Jesus, your mom would like... Our parents would kick our ass.
Video games all day long. And check out Nintendo's newest offering, the Super Famicom system with 3D graphics.
Dude, that NES Advantage right there is so cool.
The system isn't compatible with the old, but that doesn't seem to bother the game counselors. They're already playing the new games.
It's just a great place. Would you like a job? I need a new assistant.
I could do that. I really could do that. I could do that. Some people will say anything.
Holy
about
God.
Playing the new games on the new system.
Look at this old lady. She's actually a counsel to like help you beat this game. I don't know what game she's playing. It looks like it might be an RPG game. I don't just like looking at the stats right here. It definitely looks like an RPG game. Doing well, saved 1,200 on my insurance today. That a boy, Hayden.
But as long as there are new games to play, old games to master, a princess to rescue, a world to save, the video game craze will be more than a fad. It will be an adventure.
Oh, no. That new
Failed.
Famicom system will cost you about $200, but it won't be out until August or September. And you're not going to believe
Damn.
this. My mother, she's already put in a bid for what she wants for Christmas. Guess what she wants? The Famicom system.
Wants the
You know,
Famicom.
it doesn't surprise me. Like mother, like daughter, it runs in the genes. It does. You're pretty intense with those.
This is in North America, right? I mean, they are saying the Nintendo of America, so this is definitely North America. So why are they calling it the Famicom and not the Nintendo? Even like in the commercials, it says like Nintendo. So why are they calling it the Famicom? I mean, we saw the SNES, which we saw the Super Famicom, the Japan version, in those council areas, but they also had the regular NES. So I don't know why they're calling it the Famicom. I don't remember that. What system? What was that system? I don't remember. They had the Nintendo, and then they had the Super Famicom, which is the SNES. And this was in '91, so the Super Nintendo was barely coming out that year.
You think I'm scary, Sharon? Well, you know, I like a good game. You think I'm intense, though. I caught up with a kid who is not only intense, but he is a champion. His name is Robin Mahara.
Anyone know who that kid is?
Robin a video game pro. He's been matching his wits against various video foes for 5 years and has a world championship trophy to show.
Oh my God.
Nintendo game playing.
Did y'all see that? The Nintendo World Championship poster and shit? Wow.
expertise.
I'm good at them, and I like to play them. And I like playing games that take me a long time to pass, because most games I pass in a couple days.
Robin says
That we-
he's no Nintendo nut. He doesn't sit here for hours on end and watch the world go.
Okay, I just want to point out this kid family is probably pretty loaded because this like setup right here is honestly like middle class or higher, to be honest. Back in the day, I could not afford this setup right here. My TV was probably a couple inches smaller, at least to like right here. I still have that TV, by the way. TV is pretty much like this, but this is actually a legit setup right here, man. The Wii probably took that place eventually. Probably their pre-market attempt at showing its family-based gaming system. Isn't that the game The Wizard was based on? It was, yeah. The Nintendo World Championship, The Wizard was based off that, oh, it was based off the movie The Wizard. Yeah. That's how when they started doing that.
But when he is in the mood for Mario or one of his other favorite games, he gets down to some serious game playing.
It takes a lot of hand-eye coordination.
Really does.
Under pressure.
Robin got the chance to play under pressure in world competition after a disappointing failed attempt right here in Portland.
I lost here because I wasn't very good, and then I practiced over the summer. Then me and my mom went to Oakland, where I won that trophy. And I won there, and then they gave us tickets to go to LA in December.
Oh, wow.
And I placed third.
That's right. You're looking at the world's third best Nintendo player.
Imagine living at that time, man. Like, being able to experience it. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to experience it because I was barely being born. I think, if this came out in the summer, I was born in February, so I was, like, still barely there. But, man, what a time to be able to live. I always wanted to do that, too, as I got older. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to experience that. I was alive there, right, Hayden?
Category. Our resident video wizard says the formula for success is simple. It takes the calm, cool, collected approach and lots of concentration.
That's true.
So I've learned today that there are basically two styles of play. There's your style, which is very vocal and very physical, and then his style of play, which he is so quiet. Yeah. But don't let his quiet exterior fool you. This is one guy who lets his fingers do the talking.
That's what she said. Oh, that's it? Okay, that's it. Awesome. Well, I mean, shit, that's like, that's definitely history right there for you guys. I don't know, I want to do, like, short little videos like that, so, have something else to add to my YouTube also. But it's nice to go down memory lane and seeing that. That's what she said. Hey! But that's honestly really cool, the fact that, Nintendo was just so big back in the day, and, news stations and all that, which I don't, because you gotta remember, after Atari, there was the video game crash, and video games were just dead. Video games were basically a fad because Atari was just putting out shit after shit after shit video games, and especially after E.T. That holiday, it basically, that E.T. game really killed the gaming industry. And then you come Nintendo comes in, and then bam, all of a sudden video games is back in, news are talking about it, and then you got freaking people being paid to, like, basically do a walkthrough, but by phone, you know, no video, you had to, like, listen to the guy on the phone or girl, and they'll walk you through whatever stuff you're on. I imagine that was still pretty hard, I think. But, that being said, though, yeah, I think, that's a really cool thing to see. Again, wish I got to experience that. I wonder if I was old enough I could work there.